me. He's gone out of anger. He's going to bring his gun that he will shoot me. One day he will kill you.
Okay.
So if you check all those things and you realize that your life is in danger, my brother, my sister,
Run for your life.
run for your life.
Giddy, giddy.
Don't die in that marriage.
You should be in a run-up.
Please don't die in that marriage. Don't die in that marriage.
Don't die.
Okay, don't die. Don't die in that marriage. God hates divorce, but He's not saying you shouldn't divorce. Yeah.
When your life is at stake.
Your life is at stake.
Your children's life.
Your children need
depends
you.
on you.
Your
other
family
relatives
need you.
need
People are, yes.
Everyone needs you. So you don't have to stick to that
Yes.
person who is abusing
If
you.
your wife is abusing you, run away. If your husband is abusing you, run
It's
away.
interesting. You see, gone were the days where it was the men that beats the women.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now
Yes,
we
the
have
other way
women
around.
who
Yeah.
beat their spouses.
Anyone can beat anyone now.
All right, thank you so
But
much.
seek the face of the Lord
First.
before you take such moves.
All right.
All right,
Seek
yeah.
the face of God
It's
first.
very
It's very
important,
important.
yeah.
Because I think many a times people feel in marriage is about the two of you, but they forget that it's about three people in
Yeah.
the marriage: the man, the wife, and God.
God.
Before you make any decision, so even if you are making a decision to affect your partner, consider that there is another person involved in the marriage, and that is God. So, Pastor and Mrs., my other question is, how do we keep the love growing? Because from Galatians, she mentioned something about the fruit of the Spirit. And so fruit grow, fruit develop, fruit get ripened and unripened, and sometimes get damaged. So if love is a fruit, how do you keep it growing in your marriage so that it doesn't dry up and it doesn't fall off? How do you? And you can use your marriage as an example for us.
All right. So thank you. Every plant needs to be nourished to grow. Need to water the plant. The
Okay.
plant must have access to oxygen,
Okay.
photosynthesis, and all others. The same way,
My science
know what sparks that thing in your marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, if you know it, you are good to go. All right. At times I can do a surprise jollof party. Yeah, for the house. So no one is aware. I just go home, prepare everything, set everything.
Wow.
Yeah, all you see is that by the time they are entering the house, the aroma. Someone say, "Hey," they see the girls jumping. They say, "Hey, Daddy has done something." You see, add something. Go out with your partner. Stay together. Create time.
But in Ghana, we don't know how to create time for marriage. And even you see in our tradition, they say when you go out with your partner to eat, it means your wife is a lazy woman and she doesn't like cooking.
Yes, that's their mindset. Yeah, that is why the marriages are very, very dry and pleasant. There's nothing unique about it. No. Go out with your wife, travel with your wife, stay together. At times, send the children on vacation. Let them go to grandma and have time. Talk, play games together. Ludo, do this or worry. Play games together. Ease the tension. Because as a working class, you get tired, you are stressed. When you get home, at times you massage your wife, which I'm still learning to do, though. Yes, it's a big point against me. I'm still trying.
Your wife.
Massage your wife. Yes.
It's important.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sister Maria, so how can we spark out love in our relationship?
Okay, I
or in our
think
marriage?
basically he said.
Okay, when you were dating, what were some of the things that Pastor Hope used to do for you that keeps you on the high?
When we're dating, we never cease talking on phone.
Okay.
We would talk for more hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without any stress. But
Okay.
one day, I think a friend of his was like, you people, it's because you're not married. Wait till you marry. And seriously speaking, when we got married, the communication is reduced because we see each other
every day.
We are together every day. Okay. But I think before we married, he used to send me gifts. Sometimes I frown. Why did you have to suffer to get me all this? To make me happy? He wasn't pretending. Sometimes credit, sometimes phone, sometimes, petty teddy bears, those days.
Yeah.
I love teddy
What
bears.
about leaving surprise notes in the person's, they get to discover the notes about your love for them, expressing yourself to them. Does that also work?
Yes, it works. It works.
Okay.
That one I would just say maybe 1% or sweetheart. think I hardly do it, but I've had situations whereby they work.
works.
I do it sometimes through text messages. But
So that means even if you are staying together, in the course of the day, you can still send
Oh,
love
yes,
messages
love
to your
messages,
partner,
yes.
It's important.
describing how best you love them,
Yeah.
what you like about
Exactly.
them, you know, all of that.
And as a man, I think it's good to admire your wife's beauty. Yeah, at times I watch, I say, who created you?
Oh, please, can you demonstrate that for us right now?
you
I
just
just-
stand and watch.
I just I watch and
aloof.
say, I say, God has, God has
Sometimes I
created.
get, what's the problem? You say,
Yeah.
God created you. I say,
The bone of my bone
Yeah,
and the
man.
flesh of my
the
flesh.
flesh of my flesh.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
Sweetest heart.
Hey, my husband, where are you? Come on.
Yes, come on, we are waiting for you. But come for lectures.
Yes, one of God.
Oh, but
Okay.
where is your girlfriend?
Come for more lectures.
That brings me to a question somebody asked me. The person was like, but you, how come you are still glued to a particular person for like all these
10
years?
years.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he
I
can
think
ever
adding
do
the
that.
dating to be 16 years.
Yes, for long. You
Yeah.
see, so you can imagine we've known each other for 16 years. What at all can actually bring
I
separation?
think mutual respect that you
Yes.
mentioned,
Respect
humility,
Yes.
prayer,
Everything is present.
Yeah.
and it's work.
And
You
it's
are
working.
intentional about it.
Exactly,
You make it
that's
work.
the
I
word.
want this to work.
That's
Thank
the
you.
way.
So I have to work at it.
So I told the person, like, all what we are discussing now, it will spice up the marriage. It won't make it boring. But in a situation you married your wife 10 years, 20 years on, and all you do is you come back home, lord of the house. You come and sit, cross your leg, eat. Every day the routine is like that. There's no outing, there is no fantasy, there's no
Bring me
sweet
my
words,
food.
bring me my food,
Yes.
commanding word. You
Boring-
didn't heat water for
boring
me. You
father.
didn't do this. It
You
makes
don't
it
help with
so-
homework.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You
In
don't
fact,
go for PT
I had one
meeting.
recently. I think it was my husband who was sharing it with me. He said he heard of a situation where I think he was trying to counsel them, and the guy claims he's a pastor. He wouldn't help with taking care of the kids in terms of bathing for the kids. All he does is he wakes up, he'll
On
be
his
praying.
phone.
If he's not on his phone,
Yeah, he'll be
he's
praying.
praying.
Maybe
And the lady will be
Always is in
scrubbing,
the
Yeah,
spirit.
he's in the
washing.
spirit. He's a
The
lazy
lady
man.
irons,
It's a lazy man.
cooks,
A lazy
send
man.
the kids to school, and this man sits at
Sits
home,
at
just
home.
praying.
Praying.
Don't
No,
What
you're
are
a
you trying
lazy
to tell
man.
me?
Oh,
You're a
man.
very big lazy man.
You're a lazy man. You
hide
do that.
behind the spirit
Don't
and
hide.
frustrate somebody's
No.
child.
Thank you.
Help, wake up, help your wife, sweep the house.
If you are a pastor, don't pray
Yeah,
all
it-
the time, 24
I don't
hours.
think that man is praying. He's just a lazy man.
It doesn't lower your standard. Helping your
Oh.
wife will never lower your standard. That is why you see in the end time, the church, what we are looking for is servant leaders.
Not autocratic.
No, we're looking for servant leaders. Serve your generation, serve people, love people, take care of people. No, don't bully anybody. Don't. Oh my God.
So it's a lot. Yes,
Yeah,
you have.
I
let me
think,
have you.
lastly, on my behalf, I want to add to it that, see, when you take care of your wife, I say it with all humility, as a child of God, I feel God has a package for you, the man.
Okay.
Once you take good care of your home, like your family, your wife, I think He will bless you the more.
Yeah.
I think
So
what
do yourself the
sometimes
help
what we
by-
miss is the fact that your family is your first ministry.
Thank you.
It's your first ministry.
That's
So
what
the
he says.
service you render at home, how can you not render that to your church members? So you can't go out loving your church members when you can't practice that
Yeah.
at home.
So my first allegiance is to God. The second one
To
is
your
to my
family.
home, my
That's it.
family. The third one, we now go to the church. The fourth one, the world at large. Somebody will maybe challenge my statement, but I think that is what is working for
For
me
you.
and my family, and I'm happy for that.
Thank you
See,
so much.
we won't end up raising other people's children and leave ours. What use is it if you are doing charity work where you buy dresses
To donate.
to donate,
And you
and
leave
yes,
yet
yet still your home, your
can't
kids, they can't dress well. So it means that what the motive behind it is wrong. You want to make a name. No, take good care of your home, feed your children, buy foodstuffs, let them be happy, let their home be comfortable. When they close from school, their aim is to just let me get home. Because when the home is comfortable, the children will rush home. When the tension is at home, they won't come home. They will go to their friends' homes. And that's what happens. You hear rape cases, you hear drug cases, you hear things. Why? The home is hot. Please, let's tone down. Let the home be nice so that the children can grow in the love of Christ. Amen. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, family, we've come to the end of this episode. Sister Mariam, do you have any final words, or we should just proceed?
I think let's just proceed.
Let's proceed.
No shout out.
No.
Shout out to Maya, Dina,
Tayo,
Puri,
Dina, and Maya.
Yes.
Maya. And all the Agape family.
Yes.
And to our parents.
Our counselors, our fathers, those who have gone ahead of us on this journey. We are grateful.
And then the family members of Father's Joy Channel.
Yes, exactly. And to this woman here.
Yeah.
And to your husband. Charlie, appear quickly.
By fire, by tender.
All right.
Thank you so much. So we'll see you on our last episode for the Love Education Talk. If you have questions, you can leave them in the comment section and we'll reach out to you. Pastor Hope, can you give direction to your church if somebody wants to fellowship with you, or even they want to come for counseling?
Okay, so the church is located at the Voradeb village in Ho, precisely the Silicon Street or Silicon Valley. The name is the Agape Regiment Ministry. After the Snakes Flats, heading towards the US campus, on the left is Voradeb village. So our doors are always opened. You are especially welcome.
So you can fellowship with Agape Regiment, and your life will never be the same. And then if you also want to sponsor this program or partner with us, we'll share our official numbers on the screen so that you can reach out to us or write to us. Thank you. God bless you. Ciao. Peace.